Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. Um, Last episode we went over basic controls. Today I'm gonna do how do you survive your first night. Our goals today are to get about 20 logs, um, get about 30 stone, and then we will try to find a base, and then we'll go from there. So we'll start out with the logs. The most common mistake most people make when they're doing their first time playing the very first night is they try to gather too many resources. And they stand around and gather as much resources as possible. Then it starts getting dark, mobs start spawning, and they end up getting killed a lot. I'm going to do this video, which is going to be the basic how to start, how to survive your first night, and the easiest base to make. And then the next couple of videos will be examples of a couple of different starting bases. None of them are really complicated. For your first night, you don't really have to worry about gathering too much food. Your main objective is to establish a first base. You can do the food after you do that. If you're wanting just like a smaller amount of material that you have in your inventory, you can just right click on it and it'll split it directly in half like that. And also, when you want to place something in the world, you just point to the spot you want to place it at and then right click and it places it on the ground. Since we already know about our first starting tools, I'm only going to make 2 tools right now. These are the most essential ones. You can get resources through the other tools, but we're going to make the other tools out of stone. So we're going to gather some of this stone and this coal here. I'm also going to show you how to make some charcoal. If you can't find regular coal, you can use your furnace to make some charcoal. So I'm going to set a couple logs to show you how to do that. At the start of the video, I gave you a list of stuff that we absolutely have to have in this video. This is in order to establish a home base. Some optional items that we can look for while we're out gathering resources is sheep. We need 3 wool for a bed. And the reason we want a bed is we can set our spawn point at our home base. We don't have to keep walking back. If you can't find sheep, you kind of want to make your home base right there at your spawn point. That way, if you do die by some means or another, you can easily go back and go get in your home and wait till morning. I'm going to go ahead and gather the 30 stone. starting base, so I'm not going to make this my starting base. So I'm just going to get the stone out of the middle of it. There we go. And we'll come back over here. And now that we have stone, we can make our instead of stone tools instead of using the wooden ones. We will not need the hoe right now, so we won't make that one. I think farming right now is not needed. Shovel and a stone sword. The reason we want to go ahead and make a stone sword and use it instead of the wooden one is the higher grade materials you use, the more damage it does to the mobs. There we go. Now we'll go around and see if we can find food. Anything else that might be useful. And we have sheep. If you happen to find iron on your first night, you can shear these guys. Usually more than one piece. Like 2 to 3. We haven't found any iron yet, so that'll have to work. And also, as we're going along, we want to go ahead and make some of these. We're not going to farm today, but it's nice to have some seeds on you. Being able to grow food with the seeds. You can also lure chickens, build a little pen or something and lure the chicken. Ooh, there's iron. That looks like a ravine though, so we won't be able to go down there. It's nice to have a ravine right there close to you though. You always want to be paying attention as you walk, because Minecraft has a tendency to put holes in the middle of the ground and sand will fall. Usually it can There's a jungle. It's a nice little area. Not seeing any food. How we doing on time? Sun's getting ready to go down. For this series, I have been randomly generating the worlds. Just sadly, it keeps giving me the snow biome for some reason. But we don't want to explore caves right now. Okay, it looks like it's starting to get dark and there's no animals besides sheep around, so we'll do this. When it starts getting dark, this is the easiest home base to make. And what we do is we dig down. It's also, if in case something happens, in an emergency case, you're getting ready to get surrounded by monsters, you can dig down to. You don't want to dig directly underneath you because you could fall into like a pit or lava or something. You dig off to the side, make sure it's safe, and drop in. We want to go down a little bit further, so we make a safe spot and dig down a little more. And then we're going to make some torches. Remember the recipe for torches is sticks on the bottom, coal on top. This off for the night. I'm going to drop down 3 more. As you can see, you can drop down 3 without it causing you to get injured. Normally you would try to get at least 12 squares away from anywhere where it would be able to spawn monsters. When you're doing this particular one, it doesn't really matter. You're going to check before you go back up. And you dig out of this little spot. That sound means that somewhere near us is the entrance to a cavern. And it's not visible, so the game gives you a little audio clue that you're nearing it. Mobs spawning in the caverns. And you're starting the game out first. It's the first time playing. You don't want to go exploring caves until you get armor. The day and night cycles do have specific times, so it's not random or anything. You can go on the Minecraft wiki, and the exact time periods for day and night, and the in-between periods is on there. You can look it up, and you can actually time it. I think I'm going to go over one more. People nuts, so we're going to hit that back up. And this should be big enough. We'll go ahead and place our workbench down. We'll go ahead and make a furnace. And we'll go ahead and make our bed. Place that down, and that's basically it. You get your bed. It's nighttime. Using the bed, you point your thing at it and you right click on it. If there's mobs around, it won't let you go to sleep. It'll give you a little text on your screen telling you there's mobs too close and you can't sleep yet. We are going to put some more torches up. Take this we're going to make us a way to get out of here. A recipe we didn't look at was ladders. And for ladders we need sticks. And how you make ladders is make an H shape out of sticks on your crafting bench. And that gives you 3 ladders. Ladders work like torches. They take up a space, but they don't really take up a space. Like I can it's a spider. I can't walk through this wall, but if I put up a ladder here, then if there was water around here, it wouldn't come in the space where this ladder is. Just leave it there for now. And that's how you do ladders. When you climb ladders, you can hold the shift down and you won't fall. It'll stop you wherever you're at. Now, if you want to like dig or something else, if you're falling and you're close to the ladder, you can press the shift button and you'll stop. Okay. Usually fall pretty slow next to that. Charcoal. How you make charcoal is you get your logs. Make sure they're logs, not planks. You can only get them out of the logs. And you want to burn something to burn the log. And once the log burns completely, it'll come up to be charcoal. And as you see, coal and charcoal don't stack. You can use them for the same purpose. And they all make this one torch, so it doesn't make it like a separate type of torch. The reason I'm using planks is usually coal or charcoal will burn enough for processing for about 8. If you're going to do less than 8 of something cooking wise, you want to use something else besides your coal. If you got like one steak and you could just cook one steak, you want to use your planks or your sticks or something else. Save your coal for when you want to do like stacks of stuff. This is your charcoal, and this is your sticks, and as you see, it still gives you torches. And that's pretty much it. Couple things you can do while you're waiting in the morning. You can go ahead and sleep. That'll set your spawn. I usually wait till like day 2 to set my spawn at my home base. I like to mine out. Second thing you do is go ahead and start mining. Try to find you some resources for the night. When you do that, you want to dig down in a staircase method. Some people like to go up 3 instead of just 2, because they build staircases to go down, but I don't mind jumping. If you're worried about food and your hunger bar, you can dig up faster or more, and then now, if you do plan on making this your permanent home base, then you can, after you build these steps, you can dig off from there and make other rooms. I don't know what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to do the mining part. Um, when you are mining, your objective is to get down to Y12. When you press F3, this thing will come up, and Y is your height in the world. Think of it like kind of like sea level. Only when you hit 0, you'll be at the bottom, and that'll be where there's this block called and brain freeze. There's a block down there that you can't dig out without being on creative or something. And if you could dig it out, you just fall on forever and die. So they put a block down there where you can't dig it out no matter what you do while you're in survival. This is gravel, which you like gravel plant from gravel, and also gravel and sand, its counterpart, adhere to gravity. What this means is, let me go up. I place a block on this wall. That's stone, that's dirt. See how it stays right where it's at? Gravel and sand don't. When you place gravel or sand on the wall in the same spot, it falls down. So you have to be careful when you get near it. You don't want to dig underneath it because it falls down on top of you. A little trick, tips and tricks. When you dig out this block here, if you hurry and right click to place the torch down, it'll break every one that falls on top of it. See? And then you don't have to waste your shovel or anything digging it out. We're going to go ahead and get this. Remember, this is iron. This is what iron looks like, and you need a stone. You need at least a stone pick to dig out iron. It looks like there was only one piece. Another function of Minecraft is you don't want to use a tool that you're not supposed to use on a block. Like, I don't want to break this with an axe. I want to go ahead and use my pick. It will break with an axe. I won't get nothing out of it. And it'll also use more durability from that axe. We're using it in a purpose that it wasn't made to use. You just keep digging down, looking for resources. You can split off, dig it down. You're looking for Y12. Y12 is the area that diamonds. So you want to try to get down in there, and you want to listen very carefully off to the sides. Besides the scary monsters, you can hear it'll sound like a bubbling sound. Here, and I think that'll do it for us. Home base, furnace, we made charcoal, we got us a bed. As you can see, it's daytime. You can click on the bed, it'll tell you when you can sleep in it. You can only sleep in it at night. got us in mine started. And on the next episode, we will do a base in a different location. We'll try to do 2 or 3 different bases. See how it gets along. And I'll see you on the next episode. If this helped you, like it, or subscribe. Hopefully we can get some more. I'll see you next time.